Hello.
There we are.
Sorry for the delay. I tested something out so that we could stream better on TikTok earlier today. It went well. We were all set to go on time, and then it didn't want to work. So
No,
I don't know.
it did not.
But anyway, how's everyone doing? Did you put on your cardigan?
It got cold. I'm wearing my pajamas.
All orange now.
Okay, I think we're live on TikTok, but nobody's there.
Well, if there's some sort of like back end we're banned from streaming.
Oh,
like,
someone's there. Hello.
Someone's there. Okay.
Okay. No, I was like, nobody
Yeah.
was there. Hello, everyone.
Hi. I guess just off the top to set the tone. We normally do this in our Patreon streams, but I don't think we normally do it here. But I think since we're all still digesting the episode, we find that it's not really productive to like be super down on things or negative. If you want to talk concrete, it's more productive to do that like on our Patreon or after we've released an episode talking about it. But we try and keep things like upbeat and fun in the chat. So just a reminder.
Yeah.
That being said, how did everyone enjoy the episode? People talk so I can eat my Chinese food that I've had for 20 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Just checking real quick. We don't need this locally recorded because it's giving me an error for some reason. So, okay.
Giving you or giving me?
Me.
Oh. I just don't know what the hell's wrong tonight.
I don't either.
Thank you, Alexandria. My pseudo father-in-law got it for me for Christmas because I put it on my wish list.
Oh. You said it was the anti-hero shirt.
Yeah, it is.
It's cute. All right. Well,
It's got the official fucking like Taylor Swift Midnight's thing on the bottom so that you know that I'm
Nice.
branded. Anytime I'm around my
Branded.
dad and he spots that on my clothes, he like pokes it and laughs.
Alexa said it's Sarah. Yeah.
Sarah,
Sarah haunts us.
yes. I agree. This is what happens when you bully the AI.
Well, maybe
Well.
Sarah should go into a USB stick so that we can unalive her.
So we can slay the Sarah monster. Mm-hmm. Yes. Irv said, not my favorite episode, but it had good moments in it. I think it had some really good moments. Like, it was really interesting. There were so many times that we were watching, it was just like, like something to like note down for later, like things that could be important for later, things that are like paralleling other things, namely like season 3, early season 3.
Tori Lynn on Instagram said I was entertained. I like the silliness of Eddie and Buck again. Mm-hmm. There's silliness, but there's also
Something under the
there's
surface
tension there still that they still haven't diffused, if you will, from season 8. So it's very interesting. It's good stuff. I mean, I think for the record, the three of us loved the episode.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was it was a completely different vibe than last week's.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Understandably, but like this was I think more of a thinker. You know? Like the threads may be far reaching. It is really interesting that for an episode that was all about like partnership and things coming between that partnership, that we did have Buck and Eddie like squabble like an old married couple. So there's a lot of layers going on here. Because this was written by Molly Green and James Leffler, I think. Right, Sil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The
we
goats.
know that. Oh, sorry.
The goats.
Oh, the goats. Yeah. So we always know they put a lot of like interesting stuff to read into. Hi, Kenny. Irv said, if I had a nickel for every time Maddie told someone to off themselves, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird. It's happened twice. Yeah. I said in our Patreon live stream, I was like, this kind of feels like redemption a little bit from the Slay the Monster. Because this was like in a more productive way. Oh, we got bonked on TikTok. Give me a second.
For what? Slay the monster?
It doesn't actually say, but I think it's like unoriginal content because we're like streaming from a third party thing.
Oh.
So you're muted.
If we had a full video up, it wouldn't care. It's that we make the tiny, tiny little video, and then it's like, this is unoriginal content because it sees that us.
I think it's because it's 3 of us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we had one video source, it's not the third party software. It's not because it is their software.
No, I'm saying like from StreamYard to this studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wants one camera source, and if you want to do multiple people at a time, it wants you to each have your own TikTok account.
Yeah.
And we can't do that. So that's why we found the other thing to like do the workaround, but then that didn't want to work. So
yeah. Nicole's here. Hi. Brand is here. Brand says, I wonder if this is a way for Hen to leave the show. If she can't be a firefighter anymore, what next? I don't think she's leaving the show. I think they're just finding something to put in for her character that she's going to have to be dealing with on and off for, basically the rest of the show. But like it's something that will kind of like ebb and flow, like things will pop up, and I don't think that that means that she can't be a firefighter anymore. I think it's just like one of those things where, I mean, on one hand, I know Han was talking earlier with us that it would be good representation for chronic pain, chronic illnesses, and to have someone who's working with all of that, like actually still be like doing a job. But I think it's something similar to like grief for them, where it's like it comes and it goes. Not like it comes and it goes like away, but there are moments where it comes up more to the forefront and
waves. It's a tide.
Yes, the waves. Thank you.
I really love what they're doing with Hen. I think it's interesting. And I got really mad at her in this episode. And I love when they can make me mad at characters I love. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I got really mad at the way she talked to Chimney. And then I was getting really just confused, like at the dinner when she was like, why didn't you like notice, or like why didn't you ask me how I was doing? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? They didn't know you had symptoms. And then it was the grief, and I was like, oh, okay, now this makes sense and this is valid. But yeah, it's and then her reasoning started making more sense to me of like why she was, I mean, like I still don't agree with what she did, but like it made it make more sense.
Yeah, like like the motivations are a little more understandable, but it's still like that doesn't fully excuse the actions.
It's still in character.
Yeah,
it just the reasoning's a little better than just I want to handle it on my own, because that's what I always do. I still think it's like, well, if you really didn't want to make people crash out about your health crisis, maybe you should have seen an actual fucking doctor.
Mm-hmm. I think that
because look how easy that was after he ran some blood work.
I think it was some of Hen's pride really coming into play here, because she was like, I need to be able to diagnose it. She takes a lot of pride in her ability to do her job, and if she's stumped with something, then she's like a little bit of a dog with a bone. And Brand said, like, of course things keep happening off screen, like with the grief thing. I think this was a good way to address it, because she did say like everyone was in their little bubbles, and that was true. Like at the end of season 5, we were like, they're all so fractured, and it's like, but nobody was
season
really
5. I'm sorry.
Season 8.
Okay. I was like very confused. No, well, what I was gonna add to that was you clearly see it in 901 at the end there with like Buck when he's talking to baby Nash, because he's like, I feel like kind of left out. Everyone's kind of like in their own corner because like everything was so disjointed. So like I think, you know, I expected them to bring this back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
Irv said, I wish they had Ravi during the dinner scene because he was also majorly affected by Bobby's death, and he should have been with the rest of the team. Hot take, he wasn't there because Athena only invited the couples. I don't think that's a hot take. I just think that's what she did.
I think that is what she did.
I think that is what she did.
You know, it was a little bit of a couples counseling crash course.
Sesh.
Yeah, because you have like
Oh my god, the married squabbling can feed me for years in this episode. Yes, sir, Eddie, sir. The fucking...
And they brought it up again.
That whole scene. And then, if you say chain of command one more time, and he's like, and then what?
What are you gonna do?
It's so funny.
No, guys, no one should be seeing this.
Because it really was like all of the couples were like on different pages here.
Yes.
Between
they were.
Hen and Karen.
All the
Jimmy
couples
and Maddie.
had, so it was like supporting their partner, but also like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, and it's interesting because like
So
it could have just been the actual like couples.
Yeah.
Because like Buck and Eddie kind of like just made it.
They didn't need to be there.
They didn't need to be there, and
They
like,
made it all about them
themselves.
again. Yeah, Nicole said that she loved during the dinner each couple took digs at each other during like including Buddie. Yeah. I mean, it's so interesting.
There was so much stuff. What was the line that I pointed out while we were live streaming that Eddie said about Hen that I was like putting a pin in this to see if this comes back to means something in a different context. It was like she kept a secret from us for months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
Hope this doesn't come back to haunt us in another gayer way later.
Mm-hmm. But there's also like, I like how this, these secrets are being kind of strung along.
It's almost like it's a season
like,
theme and not an episode theme.
Mm-hmm. No, it
because
really
they are.
is.
They're all keeping secrets from each other. Like, I don't think any of them are really actively talking about their grief is the thing. It's just that everyone kind of got to have their own big crash out other than Hen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which we were waiting on also.
Yeah.
Yes. So Buck and Eddie had theirs with each other, and Chimney had his with Buck. And I guess Robbie doesn't really crash out, so that's kind of in character. Yeah, and we've just been waiting for Hen.
Yeah,
to have something, and we were like, okay, I don't know, maybe she's just really dealing with it well. She was narrator voice. She was not dealing with it well.
No, absolutely not. Nicole said Buck and Eddie were playing footsies under the table. You can't tell me otherwise.
Agree.
Yeah. Like Ilya and Shane.
Yeah, but theirs is like subconscious because they're just magnets. Like, they don't even think about touching each other, which is going to be really interesting once one or both of them have their feelings realization, and then the, like, casual touches suddenly become, like, bombs. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I need to get away from this before it explodes in my face.
Yeah. Sorry, so what were you about to say?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear. So I'm not really looking at my screen. I'm peeling. I don't know if anyone else does this with the Linder Ball wrappers, where you peel the foil out of the plastic.
Nope.
Anyway, that's what I'm doing.
All right, well, I guess I'll pay more attention to the chat. Yeah, Eddie said he was Hen's work husband, so what's Buck been to him the whole time? Exactly. If Chimney is Hen's ex-work husband and Eddie is Hen's current work husband, who was Eddie's ex-work husband?
Right in front of his face. Crazy.
Literally right in front of him. Also, just like the way that they were sitting at that table, literally across from each other, right in front of them, whereas all the other couples were next to each other. It's a thing. Like,
I've been saying it's a thing.
You have
since forever.
Yeah,
since May.
But they are driving it home.
Has anyone been scrolling social media? Has anyone grabbed the screenshot where it's like you only see part of Buck's face from like a weird angle, but it's right after Eddie says the like work wife, work husband, whatever thing? Because he makes a face.
Ooh.
I would have.
I want to see that. I want to see that. That's interesting.
Close enough. Welcome home, married Buddie.
I mean...
Are they married or are they divorced?
Yes.
¿Por qué no los dos? Because honestly,
they're going through
a domestic dispute.
Not a conscious uncoupling. It's an unconscious uncoupling.
It's an unconscious coupling.
I know. That's actually what it is. No, exactly. It's... EJ, it's like a divorce arc 3.0 or like 3.5 at this point.
I need them to get angrier and more annoyed with each other, actually.
Well,
yeah.
I think we're getting there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, no, this just put me back on the path where I'm like,
so that
no, expedite that, please.
So that makes me wonder, am I correct? Or like, are they gonna make up before Nashville? Or are they gonna keep being like this during Nashville? I'm so curious.
See, the thing...
I could see it either way, because it's like they could either keep being weird and Chimney's like, I'm sending my 2 best firefighters to this, and then they have to like put on their get along shirt. You know?
So the thing with that is that I would almost imagine them make up like in the hour right before in 9/12, and then have them basically be okay for Nashville, because otherwise for people tuning in...
And she's gone. For people tuning in, I'm just trying to remember like the hook for her sentence. I need to look at the chat. I don't even know what's happening here.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay, great. It was that Sarah. It's just Sarah.
It really is just Sarah.
Okay, so what was the last thing you heard me say?
For people tuning in was the last thing I heard.
Okay, got it. So I think for people tuning into Nashville who, I don't know who would be tuning into Nashville that doesn't tune into 911. Okay, sorry. Too long, don't read. I doubt they would be doing significant character work and development in a spin-off episode, is basically what I'm saying. So I think they would have to get it together,
connect before they leave,
resolve something, connect.
It wouldn't have to be character work. It would just be them fighting.
Well, then there would have to be so much more explanation or time for the explanation for why they're like off.
Who's watching 911 Nashville and not 911? That's my question.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's...
No one.
Well, people did that for Lone Star. I know people who did that for Lone Star.
Without having seen a single episode of 911?
Yep. More, not like a single episode.
It's a minority, but...
They just chose Lone Star over OG.
I don't know. That's just like what I would think for just like purely like production-y purposes, you know? But I could be wrong. Which
See,
is
I'm being
fine.
validated.
I mean, it could be either. It's for me. It could be either.
Yeah.
Like, or like, it could be, oh, we're sending you because you're fighting, and then they make up, and then they're fine during it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, when I was talking about the validation, I was just talking about the 911 thing. About who's watching which one.
Oh.
Who was sorry, I'm not doing a good job paying attention to chat. What were
okay.
you saying?
Who,
That
me?
validated you. Yes, I'm so confused.
Hannah validated.
Can we start
you.
over?
Still, you can put a comment
Yeah, you
up on
can-
screen.
I
You can add
can't
it.
because it's too, I can't.
Okay. Yeah, Jill says like rule of crossovers stuff. So
Do we still not have
that's kind of
people's
what-
fucking names? I think that's also why I'm confused looking at chat.
Yeah, just so you guys know how we're looking at chat from YouTube specifically, it has like the handles and not like your regular names, so forgive us.
Yeah, like I can try to guess. Like I'm assuming that's Jill.
I think we
Yeah, that's
learned
Jill.
some of them last week, but I've quickly forgotten them. I don't know why it's doing this. It's really annoying, actually.
So if you could like if you want, you could be like a
If your
reporter and,
name
like-
isn't
like,
part of
Jill
your like
here,
username, please just put like your name really quick so I know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, like Erin, your name is in your handle. I know who you are. Hannah
so
is
Hannah's
your
and
name is in your
Alexa's and
handle.
EJ's and Wick's, Asha's. Like we're all good there.
Yeah.
Is Jill RW?
Yes.
Like how would I get Jill from that?
It's the J in the icon.
Yeah.
Wick is Wick. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Wick is Wick.
Asha's here.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
Should do the AA meeting thing. Buddy's anonymous.
Wait. Not anonymous anymore.
Mm-mm.
Hannah's like, hi, Jill. My name is Erin, and I'm a buddy shipper. This is a support group, actually.
My
now.
name is Alexa, and I'm a buddy holic.
Welcome. You are with people of your own kind. Yes.
You're in a safe space. This is a judgment-free zone.
Oh,
It's been
it's
0
been
days.
0 days since it crashed out. Wait, no, it's so funny because like this week has gone by really fast. Has it gone by really fast for anyone else? I don't know if it's because we've been like so high on like gay Eddie truthing and stuff that I was like, oh my god. Yesterday I was like, oh my god, tomorrow's Thursday. What? I was very confused. Alexa said the clip this morning flattened me.
Oh my god, no, it's. Did I tell you guys what happened? They posted that thing 1:00, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody started a fucking Teams meeting. I watched like
No.
I was like, no, I can watch it. And then it was like, I think, God, I don't even remember what they said. To the point that I was like, he said what now? No, I have to put it down.
That's what
no.
happened to me with the sneak peek from last week. I literally watched it, clicked start on my Zoom meeting.
Yeah,
I was
but that-
like,
the one from
put
last
a-
week
put
was
a
far
pin in
less
it.
safe for work.
yeah, but I'm saying like I wasn't able to talk about it for an hour.
I know.
Same.
Painful.
Torture.
Yeah, I kind of love the sneak preview from. Actually, they're doing a good job with the
Absolutely
sneak
not.
previews.
Sorry,
Last
that was
week and
that
this
Jill.
week? Oh.
Oh, the sneak previews?
I kind of
Yeah.
like them doing it from the beginning of the
Me too.
episode.
Yeah. Because it's like just enough where it's like, because it's from the beginning of the episode, it's meant to be act as a hook anyways. So it's like, it doesn't give you too much information that you're like, oh no, this was ruined for me. But it's like, oh, interesting. So
Sad to report I am not. It's for one of the jobs that doesn't pay me.
you are employed for free. Extra employed. but
I'm the
for free.
most employed unemployed person you know.
That is true. Yeah. Hannah crashed out on Tumblr about it because of the yes sir, Eddie sir. No, we were crashing out about it too. And for anyone who isn't part of our Patreon or our best buddies tier, where you get like the extra mini segments per like recording, we may have recorded something very relevant about that.
About what? I missed the beginning of the sentence. Journey.
Hannah said that she crashed out on Tumblr about the
I was very confused because
let's just say, kind of wish we had that line when we recorded that segment. It would have supported our thesis statement.
I know, that's crazy.
So, anyways, if you're on the Best Buddies tier on Patreon, you have some interesting buddy dynamics to look into. Haven't edited it yet, but
you know what you voted for. All of you. That was
we begged.
No. And it wasn't even like, oh, we begged, so they voted for it. All of them were like, obviously, this is what I'm choosing, and it was unanimous, which I don't think has ever happened before.
No, so thank you for choosing wisely. Kristen's like, I don't know how I'm going to survive the rest of the season. Together. We'll do it together.
We can be alone. Together.
I guess since I just mentioned Earth by name, I'm just going to go with and say I have zero clue what people are talking about.
Oh yeah, so the guest star who was the like crisis manager was it Heroes Reborn with Ryan, and they were like a love interest or something?
Yes.
Guys, she's a one-off. It's fine.
She's almost certainly a one-off.
She's coming back. It's purely in this capacity.
But not to
like,
again sound like a Best Buddies tier, Best Buddies mini segment pusher, but we did do a whole segment about how even if Eddie gets one more love interest, it's actually good for Buddy. Especially with all of the extra queer coding they're very intentionally sprinkling throughout this season.
Sprinkle.
Yeah, so like if you need reassurance, should that come to pass, it's on our Best Buddies tier. We don't think it's happening, but like we're also not worried if it does, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Asha says, so they're just teasing us with all of this Eddie signaling, and I'm supposed to just be calm about it.
They don't want you to be calm, no.
No, but they are, again, sprinkling some things in here. I think this was a really smart way, the kind of hostage situation in the grocery store. I think that was a really intelligent and like creative way to bring in again to the forefront Eddie's military history and like have him address all of these things and like some aspects of like his growth. So it's like what Sil you've been saying is like addressing all of these things from his past in order to kind of like finally close the door and move on to the new chapter. And they are really kind of like honing in on all that stuff.
So like I feel like we're going down a list. I found my list, but
can we, before we do this, because we're starting this already, we're gonna talk about the live stream topic winner, which unshockingly was Gay Eddie stocks through the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Shocking.
Okay, great.
Shocking that you all also chose that one too. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, so my list of things that they're tackling are like punishment and joy for him. We tackled Shannon. We're starting to tackle like sexuality. We tackled like the fatherhood stuff. Like I mean, like when he was less I guess confident in his like parenting. We've opened up religious trauma again. So we're going through a list that they're like, okay, we're gonna open the storyline again, and then we can and try to resolve it, and if not, we'll put a pin in it and we'll come back to it, and then like
Yeah.
and then military. I guess I never put that
Night,
on
Hannah.
here, but like
Yeah.
you know.
Bye, Hannah. Enjoy the pit. Alexis says all the vectors of repression, which I think is like the perfect name for it. Yes. So like they're really like, I think in some of the best ways, like giving him a little bit of like closure on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But then they're opening the door for like the
closure,
sexuality thing.
but it's also revisiting it for like anyone who is new, or people who have watched episodes one time and don't remember all this shit. So it's like revisiting it because it's like, hey, this is gonna be relevant really soon, so we're just gonna like tie this in a little bow and address this, so that it can all make sense to everyone who's watching.
Yeah, so I'm curious, like, who else this season is going to get, like, flashbacks to previous seasons? Because we already have Athena. We have Maddie. I wonder what they would pick for Eddie and when they're going to, like, execute that, like, flashback. So I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's going to be in the or another Christopher Monfett episode.
That's interesting. Yeah. I like how they've been adding these little flashbacks in, because we did see that for Athena when it was the like regarding May
suicide.
and the mom, and we just saw for Maddie. And at some point I want to like dive into those, because like some of the choices that they made to like which ones they brought back was really interesting as well.
I mean, I don't want to say this because it's like very obvious to like choose it, but like I feel like it would just also be such a good choice and a good way to deliver that again for general audiences too, but to do it like in the gay realization. So it's a way to give us that internal monologue and that internal of like what I'm thinking without like having to have the character do like a long monologue of like, oh, remember this time and this time that I was fucking weird about dating women?
Those little flashbacks
but also
are
weird about my best
shorthand.
friend who's a man. Yeah. So we could get like another, think about Eddie Begins, think about the Chris, but Buck is also there, flashback montage we got, which I like to call like the official Eddie edit.
Yeah.
So like if we get another official Eddie edit, like think of all of the really good edits we have in fandom that we keep being able to add more and more scenes to, of like all of these flashes of his queer coding, of these moments. So they could really do something like that really easily.
Yeah. Oh, I think they could. And like it wouldn't stand out because they've kind of like already
established.
Yes, thank you. Established for this season
as a precedent for something stylistically they're doing this season.
Yeah.
Not like, I don't think they're overdoing it, but yeah.
Even
Good
if they
point,
did that
Sil.
for Buck too, for like a realization.
In love with Eddie? My straight best friend.
To like,
My God.
I don't have to sleep with everyone I have feelings for.
I would love to see that come back in
everyone I
some.
sleep with. I would love the way we'd all be standing. Our faces would be out of frame, like you would just see us all up like this.
No, we would be that gif of like us watching the football game and just being like, yeah.
I'm trying to remember because I haven't watched in a long time, but our reaction with the Abby reveal. I think we
were so obnoxious.
Oh my God.
Oh, we were really annoying about it because we called it. Sil called it in our first episode, and then I think we both like said we headcanon this because it's just fun, and then we just kept saying it more and more and more, and it was not a joke. Very early on into that, I think at first we were just like, this would be fun.
We're like, haha, what if?
And then we were like,
wait.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Asha, I think we have said this before, but it's been a while. The Glee speech coming back to roost. That would be a good like a feelings realization flashback scene, and the fucking Glee speech
with like Josh,
overdubbed with it. Yeah.
Yeah, like the voiceover with like the visuals of all these little
that'd eat.
Oh, Kristen said our reaction when Buddie actually becomes canon will be crazy. Yes.
Hopefully I won't have to call an actual ambulance.
I know. I was just like, am I gonna
you
have
imagine?
to like, put my neighbors on notice? Like, if you hear yelling and screaming, I'm fine. Don't call 911.
Don't call 911. I'm exactly where I want to be.
I'm just like, oh no. Yeah. When that happens, we're not getting any sleep. We're not. No.
Can we, before we get off topic and I forget to come back, go down our gay Eddie stocks?
Yes. Yes.
So I think we talked about it a lot in our live stream about the stuff for last week after 907. A lot of the Eddie queer coding. But I think specifically we're seeing that they're way up because of a quote from Ryan Guzman. Other people can talk. It doesn't have to just be me.
No, I'm forgetting the exact words.
It's something sprinkles. That's all I know.
Oh, from Entertainment Tonight.
We're sprinkling a
What
little
other quote
something
do you
in
think I'm
there.
talking about? Did
brain
you
is
literally
mush.
black out for 4 hours yesterday while we discussed this one quote?
No. I just am a little slow in the processing of making sure I'm on the same page as what you're talking about.
Yes.
So, but
no, it's
now I am.
So yeah, there was this Entertainment Tonight interview where I can't remember the lady's name.
I know, but she was
Her
great.
last name Diaz.
You
know what? Whatever.
Maybe.
Who cares?
Who cares? Whatever. She's great. And
She did a good job.
She was interviewing everyone about stuff, and I was only half paying attention until she was
We
talking
were all
to
having
Ryan.
dinner.
We were all having dinner separately.
I was in public.
You're always in public when this happens.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I wish I had my phone, but I'm using it as the camera because I texted the exact quote. It was, we're working on something, wasn't it? And
Yes.
we're sprinkling a little something in. We have something in the works. We have something in the works.
Yeah.
And we're sprinkling it. Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
And we were like, what? Excuse me?
And then
I
our
was
brain
like-
broke for several hours.
I was looking at his face, and then I was looking at like Oliver's face, and I'm like, you guys,
Oh, yeah.
you
Alexis
guys can't
said-
lie. Yes, coy
Yeah.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Coy Oliver. Coy grinning Oliver.
Fidgeting. I don't know. Both of their faces are lining up with their faces from the puppy interview, and Aisha brought it up. Not directly, but enough.
So it was interesting because when they filmed that segment for Entertainment Tonight, that was like back at the very end of October. And I think they were at that point, they were in the same clothes that we saw, or the same costumes that we saw from tonight's episode. So like they had already filmed 907. Obviously they couldn't allude to that because this was months before it would air, but having 907 air and then see that segment was really interesting because it's like, what else would Ryan be alluding to, that something's in the works, they're sprinkling something in, if not what they just hammered home in the last episode, which is that Eddie doesn't want to date period
Women,
but also specifically doesn't want to date women. So yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, and it's so funny that's always entertainment. That's that they're inviting for that. But like also if you go back and watch the Spilling the ET, it's just so funny because they definitely had a lot of these these plots that they want to tackle planned out since May. And I mean, we've said that this was like preview for season 9. Just a lot of people
during
didn't,
the like the upfronts in May
Yeah.
and stuff.
But a lot of people were like, it's going to be the finale, and then everyone got really
angry
upsetty spaghetti.
for the entire hiatus.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Like, they were mostly looking forward instead of looking at the episode that would be airing that week. I think it was just like the way that things shuffled out was that upfronts was happening the week of the finale. I think
And
they
that's
can't
the
control
thing with
that.
Upfronts is that Upfronts is promoting the show to get advertisers to invest for the following season. So it really is media and press for season 9, not really season 8. They just did a lot of talking about season 8 because they had just killed Bobby.
Yeah. Kristen said, I think the JLH in the Entertainment Tonight spot saying we don't really know a character is interesting. I think that's a great point. Yeah.
What was the exact quote? Because I wrote it out somewhere.
It was...
I think I tweeted it from corporate because I had a crash out on the corporate Twitter account.
But it was approved, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I normally
Corporate
always
approved crash
approve.
outs.
Yeah.
No, it was... I can't remember the same exact quote, but
You're
it was...
going to get the characters. Maybe everything you think you know about them is not what you're going to know about them anymore.
So that's really interesting.
So here's where I Pepe Silva, okay? Specifically about, like, media coverage and press, right?
Yeah.
And then you combine it with everything we've gotten in the show. Specifically this season, but you can also include 7 and 8. So we'll work backwards. So we have this interview. Ryan said what he said. Oliver said what he said. They
Skirted
both
around
were,
issues.
Yep. You have their reactions from the puppy interview when Aisha doesn't directly even address Buddy, and they both get all blushy, smiley,
which I think,
not making direct eye contact with anyone or the camera looking away.
I think that was more recent than the Entertainment Tonight thing as well.
And I would just like to point out that no specific Buddy questions were asked in either one of these things, which is so interesting because ever since they moved to ABC from Fox, like, there's been no blacklisting on Buddy, and they bring it up in almost every fucking interview when it's Oliver or Ryan or Tim, and they bring it up in different ways, right? Like, sometimes they won't directly say Buddy, but they'll be like, yeah, that friendship or that strong bond with Buck or with Eddie, you know what I mean? Like, they always bring it up because it'll get them clicks. It didn't get brought up. So the only time that something that big and popular for, like, a entertainment place to, like, not bring up would not be brought up is if specifically they were like, we can't talk about that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now we move backwards. We go to Tim's quote, which everyone is taking, not everyone. When I say everyone in this context, it's
not
always,
you guys.
it's not you guys. I'm like everyoneing the, like, people who always doom in the Buddy fandom. So, like, all the people who doomed. When
we were like, we've never been more up.
Was literally the TLDR. Like, you look at what he said. He's saying, I'm a Buddy shipper. I love the ship. I'm running a procedural network show that isn't a romance-centered show that's based on a book with a pre-written story. I have to, do my job. I also think the idea of them is really exciting. So it almost sounds, and he says, something about, like, doing what he wants earlier in that article. So I was like, it's almost like he's saying, I'm in charge. My show's a little different from this, so it's not going to focus on this and be what we, like,
yeah, the romance will never be the A-plot.
It'll never be the A-plot. Well, sometimes it will. But it's not going to be, like, the main focus, and it's not going to be expedited.
Show.
No.
Maybe an episode, but not
of a character, of a character's A-plot of an episode.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he's saying, like, I can do whatever I want, and I want to do Buddy, but, like, I have to do it in a timeline that makes sense for the show that I'm on. And then the wording that he used in that interview was then brought up again by Oliver And then before the season started, or right when the season started, Ryan did an interview where he had similar wording. So it's all giving that they sat down, had like Tim said, here's the general plan I have for Eddie and or Buck for season 9.
Yeah.
Now we're going to sit down and do some refreshed media training so we all are on the same page about how we talk or don't talk about Buddy. So we don't spoil anything. Oh, all of that. And they've cracked down on the BTS, on the behind the scenes stuff, which they've never given a fuck about in their lives ever before. Like, they did not care about spoiling the major character death. Like, they have historically never cared about spoiling things. So the fact that they've cracked down, everything, it looks very much like a package put together. PR, marketing, like...
the social media is waiting to post things from,
and
like,
it's all,
a while ago.
It's all, like... Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, the social media stuff, like, when they do bring up Buddy, they do it in a way that's very, like, positive, but in a different way than they used to before. So it's all coming up gay Eddie currently, because I think we're getting that first before we get anything else because of what's because of what they're giving us in the actual show, like in the actual text of the show.
May or may not be related, but there was a TV Insider article that came out. I read it during our little intermission, and it was with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and she kind of teased a scene between Maddie and Buck at some point. And I know, Han, you hadn't seen this yet. And like there was a conversation between them that was really nice. And when asked like what can she tease about that, she said, well, you get to see Oliver working out, which does sound really familiar, because I think I saw someone else say it. Was it the 211?
It's season 2. He's teaching her how to box.
We need that 211
how to
parallel,
fight, and
which is her like
at least when I date someone, I date them, and he's like teasing her about like how she wants to date Chimney.
Yeah. So that's also very interesting. Jill asks, real question, do y'all think Gay Eddie is happening by 9/12 or later?
I don't know.
Hard to say.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I want it so bad. I'm like feral for it because I can taste that we're so close. But I don't care. Just give it to me this season, please.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I think
I'm the same. Like, at least by the end of the season.
yeah, I think end of season, almost for sure, like, would take bets on it. I don't know if it would be as soon as 9/12, because I feel like they were really hammering some of this home, and then they're going to ease off a little bit for a few episodes. So I feel like
sprinkling stuff is the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be closer to the last few episodes. I would say like 16, 17, 18, something in there.
My preference is that
That's what I
it's
would
not
say.
the very last episode, because I want time for it to percolate in Buck's dumb little brain. So we can see him crashing out fully about that.
Okay, I will say like 15, 16, 17. I think solidly in there would be like the pocket to do that and then have that simmer.
It also, I guess, depends. I guess I would have a better guess if I knew when the breaks were going to be, like what episodes we were breaking on. Because I feel like they'll do it before. They'll be like, hey, Eddie's gay. And then be like, we'll be back in 3 weeks.
But, like,
bye.
What if they don't? What if like there's like Buck still doesn't have a clue? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's an internal realization, or he's realizing and maybe coming out to someone else, kind of. But like,
so
Buck
I
doesn't
think
know.
I think there are a few possibilities here that would make things very, very interesting, especially going into season 10. So I think if we have a Gay Eddie realization a little bit before the very end of the season, so again like 15, 16, 17, something like that in there, I think that would be good. And then we have the opportunity for that to either be told for him to come out to Buck specifically, or for and I think this is what I like better, is for Eddie to have his gay awakening, and for Buck to have his feelings realization separate from each other, and to have like the Eddie realize a couple episodes before, and I think we're really like wish listing the episode 18 ends basically with Buck having that like oh moment, and I really like the idea of them having a parallel realization separately, which would make sense for how they've been going about treating their characters as like parallel but not like communicating for the last like season and a half.
I do have a new idea that I think I like more than my previous idea.
Oh.
Which is Eddie realizes on his own, then we get him coming out to someone in the finale, but it's not Buck.
Yeah, that's kind of what
But he overhears it.
Oh, no.
Because it's in the station, or because it's Chekhov's baby
monitor.
Like he's coming out to Jim or something, you know what I mean? Like, and Buck overhears it. Because then that would be like the emotional
That's
cliffhanger.
fine too.
And then that could set up so much shit. Because like, here's the thing. Whatever they do and they set it up, they've got to figure out how to drag it out for at least a season. I just need everyone to understand that Buddy Cannon is
not happening for a while.
It's not it's happening, but it's not happening this season. And I'm even on the fence about happening next season. If it's happening next season, I think it's the finale.
It's still end, yeah.
Yeah, it's the end.
Yeah. Not the end of the show, but the end of the season.
Yeah, my
the end of
timeline
the
is
season.
still long. Like,
It's still long
regardless
'cause
of
it's
what
like-
we're doing.
Because, like, yes, you confirm gay Eddie, and it's, like, basically, like, well, Buddy's in the bag, but it's, like, you still have to, like, make the tension. There's so much story you can do with the tension and the angst there of them, like, having feelings for each other, not thinking the other person has feelings for each other, not wanting, even if they confess, and then, like, or one of them confesses and the other one keeps it to themselves because they don't want to ruin things. Like, there's so much potential there, and it's literally, it's the only ship that people watch the show for. Like, there are big ships that people will tune into shows for, and this is the only one. You know what I mean? Because it's the will they, won't they of the show. It's the Ross and Rachel of the show. It's the, why can't I not remember the Bones couple? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Booth and Bones.
Booth and Bones. Thank you. Booth.
Like
Fucking
one of them's in the name of.
I know, but I was like, what is his fuck ass name? I watched that show until they got together, and as soon as they got together, I was like, I'm gonna stop because I know you're gonna fuck with them in a way I don't want to see. Then they did. But just as people who have watched a lot of network television, I think we're just deeply aware of, like, the time, like, they're gonna drag that out because,
Which is fine. We
But
like it.
Listen, here's the thing: is like, if we get gay Eddie, I feel like the fandom will chill the fuck out. Are you sure about that? I mean, I guess sometimes it's like, I'm like, surely the logic will hit them, the people who doom, and then sometimes it still doesn't. But, like, why would they do bisexual Buck and gay Eddie and then not Buddy? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be the logical leap everyone should make, and then you should have, like, be more comfortable.
It's an inevitability. It just, like, it depends on the timetable. That's all. Yeah, because, like, there would
People
be
are,
no
like,
other
wishful
reason
thinking, Han. I hate to break it to you, Han. I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes my hopes for logic and fandom spaces is...
And I'm the optimistic one, right? Yeah, so basically to answer your question, Jill, but end of season for sure. So
it could be any time. That's the thing, too. After they did 905, we were like, they could, if they really wanted to, hard launch gay Eddie in one episode from here. And they could do it, not that I want them to do it that way, but I was like, they could, in a way that would be satisfying and make sense. But I like the fact that we keep giving him more stuff that to work with and build it. And I think they're really honoring, like, that character and what his journey should be to have a gay realization. He's a much different person from Buck in this arena, for sure.
and this is the way it should be handled because they are different characters
Yes.
and there's so much like their brains, like head spaces are so different. Oh, Kenny's gotta go. He's got friends over.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Have fun with
Thanks
your
for joining.
friends.
Say hi to your friends. But yeah,
sorry,
like-
I always forget to look at Instagram. I'm sorry, Kato, because Kato's always there.
Hi, Kato.
Kato said an acknowledgement before season finale for Gay Eddie. Be patient.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the stocks are so high. Like
They're literally through the roof. Like, we were already, like, fucking insane from 907. We've experienced a group mental break, but, like, the quote made it so much worse.
Yeah. It really did.
yeah.
What was I was gonna say something about oh, right. The show really does a good job of like writing storylines forward with one episode. Mm-hmm. Which is, you know,
Yeah.
what you see with 907. I think it really like opened up those storylines that we really wanted to see, especially with Eddie. Mm-hmm. So like I don't know, whoever is trying to say maybe before 12 or maybe sooner or maybe like somewhere couple episodes before the finale, like it is possible. It can just be dropped right there. So
And then kind of left for us to flounder. Yeah, the way I saw it was just kind of like they were pushing it for a little bit and then they would back off a little bit and like then go like all in and still have a couple episodes. So that's kind of what I imagine, but they really do a lot because I know specifically talking about for last week's episode, you know, people were expecting it to be more Eddie centered. And it was kind of like a switcheroo because it became more of a Buck story, but like it was actually
As it
very
does.
I mean, yes, which like we're not surprised on.
oh
like-
no, I was just like, oh, they wanted him to go out. Oh, this is a Buck story. This is not an Eddie story. This is a Buck story.
Yeah. So
They're, he's just in there like intertwined because their stories are intertwined in a way, but like this is going to be a Buck story with Buddie and Eddie sprinkled in.
yeah, so
Sprinkled.
so like the way that they were kind of like doing character work for Eddie, even though it was kind of more focused on Buck, like was a really smart thing. I think they were doing the same thing for this episode. There was a lot of like interesting things to keep in the back of our minds that they're like putting. I keep sprinkling in. I mean the through threads,
It's
but
his fault.
I know that's like what's the word of the week? Sprinkles.
Add it to our
Like-
many Ryan Guzman sound bites.
Yeah. Basically, when you hear us talk, it's just gonna be like Ilya Rozanov quotes, Shane Hollander quotes, Ryan Guzman quotes. Sorry,
Eddie quotes.
Eddie
Eddie
quotes.
quotes.
Like
Buck quotes.
Some Buck quotes. You will always know when it's a Buck quote, I feel, because like we semi do the like Buck cadence / voice with it. Like it has to be done.
yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to. Someone said something. Hold on. Oh no, that's not it. Where the fuck is it?
Raquel said when Buck tells Eddie about Tommy, he will have to talk about the convo in the kitchen.
He's not telling that man shit.
No,
He's gonna have to find out in another way. He's taking that to his grave,
Talk about secrets, like that's still
unless
a
directly
thread
confronted
here.
with it.
Yeah, the only way Buck would tell him is if he just like puts his foot in his mouth, like they're mid argument.
Uh-huh.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
see
wrong,
that
sorry.
happening.
Yeah.
Hold on. EJ said, I still think Eddie's coming to a realization before Buck.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, same.
Yes.
I
Same.
agree with that.
Because for all of the shit, the deserved shit that we give Eddie about, like, his lack of emotional intelligence with, like, women as female, and he does have really good emotional intelligence, so I really don't think that he's gonna have a hard time, like, realizing his feelings. I think Buck is going to be the one who has a very hard time with it, because he's gonna like. I could definitely see it being
see
the
it
thing where
crash
like
out.
Eddie realizes Eddie even can confess, and Buck is still not on board because
Yeah.
he's like, I'll ruin it.
And
I can't lose you.
And I think that would be so true to their characters, because because they're kind of like opposites that fit together in a perfect way.
Yeah.
Because with Buck, you have his sexuality coming to him like this radical acceptance. He's like, oh, okay, this is me now. But then you have a potential like feelings realization, and that's what he has trouble like contending with.
It's like the
Meanwhile,
opposite.
Meanwhile, Eddie, they are slow rolling this realization because they have to put so much in, like kind of close the doors to open a new one. And once he's processed all of his past and everything, then it's like, oh, okay, this is what this is. It's taken a while to get here. Like the path has been long and winding, but now that he's there, he like fully understands.
Oh my god, my man has really been facing his past demons.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like he's basically going to be like very self-actualized by the time he has this feelings realization.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
even if he
That's
had
why
it,
he'll be able to be like, yes.
yeah, and even if
I
he
have
had
feelings.
it, I think because he's always been confident in his place with Buck, because like that's the whole like
Yeah.
the like jealous Eddie like argument, right? Where like people think he's jealous, and it's like no, he's like possessive and protective. Because he is very like certain about Buck's place in their life and his place in Buck's. Like he's not insecure about that.
Yeah.
And I think it would be the same way, where it's like, yeah, we've seen him have insecurities in relationships, but even just the insecurities he has from his parents of just like, don't drag him down with you and all this shit, it'll just fall away, because it's like he's always been the best version of himself with Buck. So like, why wouldn't their relationship make sense? Like why, like he's just going to be so confident and it's going to make sense to him, and then it's Buck is gonna want to like change stations and move out of the fucking state.
Yeah. Rock says,
Or at least he's
Eddie's-
gonna just say that, if anything.
yeah.
He's
Right.
just gonna be so dramatic about it.
Oh, yeah. Rock says, Eddie's insecurities with his faith as well. Yeah, he's been going through just like revisiting stuff like Scylla's been saying. Alexa said, all of that dovetails perfectly with what Buck has said at the end of 907, also with how he's processing his relationship with Tommy. Yeah. So I really think we're going to see that, like...
Which is kind of why I think like a him finding out about Eddie being gay but indirectly thing would eat, because it would give Buck the time to like process it and spiral, so that when Eddie does come out to him, he'll be like, he'll respond in a way that isn't a you can't be gay. It'll be like I'm so proud of you, this doesn't change anything between us. Like it'll give him time to like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be calm, be supportive, but also put distance between it to like shut it down.
Yeah. Irv said when that quote came up, when they were considering making Eddie date Tommy, I knew only time will tell when he comes out. Yes. And
Why else do that?
and they fixed it correctly, where the way that it happened worked better with Buck. The way they're doing it now works better with Eddie. Alexa says, like, the show is setting up Buck feeling insecure about ruining any potential relationship, i.e. learning how to be a half. Exactly. That's where his insecurities lie.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is slightly off topic, but Alexandria said something really nice. Wanted to thank us for putting so much work in the pod, both with 911 and Heated Rivalry. It's amazing, and we as fans can see it and appreciate it. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate
glad
that you enjoy it,
Yeah.
because we have fun doing it, but it's more fun that you guys also have fun with it.
We like to have fun with a group of people. And glad to have people on the Heated Rivalry train with us too, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that like appeals to you guys as well.
And if you haven't seen us say it or hear us say it anywhere, do not worry. It's going to only be every other week for the Heated Rivalry episodes. If you aren't into it, it'll still be like the season 9 coverage, a Heated Rivalry episode, alternating until we get to the end of the Heated Rivalry ones, and then it'll alternate between.
And then we'll go back to like the season 4 rewatch. But we were like, we have to talk about the gay hockey
we
show.
we gotta get it out of our system, you know.
Yeah, and real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out to Ella on Twitter. Handle is Buddies to Lovers. It's I think, well, she was also in the Supernatural fandom, but she was telling me how she watches like every video, and she started the Heated Rivalry one during dinner, but she's probably gonna watch our live stream like when she's going to work tomorrow.
Oh,
Well, I hope you enjoy this on your way to work. We love that. I love getting comments like that, especially because it's like from people who aren't on Discord who we don't talk to all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like on Twitter. I don't know who watches
people.
us on Twitter.
That's the thing is like we can see the views, but we don't get like a ton of like comments, replies on things, so we never know like what the actual reach is.
who are you people?
Or like, you know what I mean? Because like without the feedback engagement. But yeah, like if you're listening and you like our stuff and you want to talk to us, you can join our Discord.
Yeah,
we more than lurk there.
I lurk there.
Still
If you
lurks.
guys like name drop me,
If you tag her
or
something
tag me,
specific,
I'll be around.
She'll want to talk
I will show
about.
up.
She'll show up and talk.
Yeah. But even if you guys name drop me without talking, I do search up my name sometimes. I'm like, I wonder if my name was dropped at some point during the day.
usually
So
I'll
if
just
it
tag
is,
you, but
You know, I'll be around.
And then think, K, said, can we rewatch the live stream? So this live stream will be available on, all of our live streams are available to rewatch on YouTube.
Yep.
On our YouTube. So we keep them up, the post-episode live streams, yeah.
Yep.
So you can tune into that anytime.
Your heart's content.
Yes.
They live there. We don't take them down. I don't think you can rewatch them anywhere else except Twitter, but Twitter eventually takes them down.
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know if it's like 30 days or a couple weeks. I have no idea what the timeline is.
But they live like in perpetuity on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Until we take them down, but we won't
we're
take
not.
them down.
We're not.
No. I just find it interesting that people want to watch our live streams when we're done live streaming. I'm like, we're literally just
I know.
saying shit.
Like I was looking at the views go up from last week's live stream, and I'm like, I mean, I know it was a big episode, but I was like, there's a lot of people watching that. Okay,
Yeah.
because it's like 2 hours. But then I'm like, it's like a regular episode for
It is, but like I feel like we're, you know, because those are like polished. We prepare for them.
Yeah,
like,
we're a
you know
little
what I mean?
more
like we
like
have
ADHD,
we have a
like,
focus. Yeah, we focus the ADHD. We channel it. You don't get in the final version all the HD that we cut out of that episode. It's always a lot.
No.
It's always at least 60 to 90 minutes, at least.
which I think we need to try to put more of those on Patreon as well, just because they're stupid and we're funny.
Not
sometimes.
60 or 90 minutes. Like
No, not all of that.
No, like 10 to 20 minutes. There's a lot of it that's just
Some
like
of it.
off topic that like no one needs to hear.
Yeah.
No one needs to hear about like our just everyday life bullshit.
That stuff, no. But like, if we make ourselves laugh, you know. But yeah, thank you, Alexandra.
Jill said, because now I recognize
found
this
us
as
too.
Jill, I'm still waiting for y'all to break the 5-hour barrier in a live stream again. When did we do that?
Was that the birthday episode? I mean, live stream, that episode.
I thought that was like 3.5 hours.
Let me just go to our live stream page.
Yeah.
It's like I have no recollection of a 5-hour live stream.
Like, was that Don't Drink the Water? Or was that
that
Seismic
after?
Shifts?
I think 8/11 was like a 4-hour live stream.
Was it really?
It was
on.
close.
Oh, we had Meg with us too.
Yeah.
Oh, that might have contributed.
8:15. 5 hours and 34 minutes.
For what?
Well, it was 8:15.
I know, but like in hindsight, I'm like, for what?
I
I should have gone to bed.
I don't
guys,
ever want to
it's
watch that again.
fine.
I don't ever want to watch that again, or like the Bobby Grief episode. I don't regret anything I said because I was going off of the information that I had and
Yeah.
understood, right? But those are the only things we've ever put out that I'm like, you sound so stupid. And not even actually in the grief special. The grief special, we're just like, hey, we're concerned.
I'm proud
I
of
like
that
that
episode.
I like that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but like
I never
I don't want
listened
to
to it.
listen to it again
wanna listen to
because
it
then I'll
again.
get angry.
But no, like, oh, Syl just rewatched our reaction. And she was
Oh,
like,
like,
oh, this is
why?
so embarrassing.
What did I say? No,
I
but
can't
I
remember
also
what you said.
Did I send that on New Year's? I said,
It was recently. It was like in the past week or two.
no, but I sent it like as a joke. I said Happy New Year.
Oh yeah.
And it was just all of us in like a state of like despair, like holding our heads or crying.
The episode ended and Rachel was crying. I was like, why are you crying? He's not dead.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
that
I
was that
know.
part's embarrassing. Because if you do rewatch, if you go back and rewatch that, Han's like, he's not dead, and she's like, I know. And I'm just laughing hysterically because I can't.
Flash
I can't take this
forward-
shit seriously.
Flash
Yeah, I
forward
think this is
however many
basically
months
what
this is. 6
Syl
months?
said.
Is this 6 months later?
Yeah.
And Syl and I are like, it's actually good that he's dead.
You both
Did we
have
keep
said
that
that.
in the episode?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yes.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Not in the way that like we dislike Bobby
No.
or ever didn't like him around, but like the stories that we're getting because of him dying, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
No
cool
notes.
with that.
But that was my concern because I was like, what does this show do with the major
No, we
character
were
death? Because
all
we've
like
never
that.
done this. Like we were so worried.
Hi,
we were like,
JJ.
we want to have faith, but we're worried.
Yeah.
JJ's leaving or JJ's here?
No, JJ's here.
Oh, hi JJ.
I
Hi.
think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with what we're getting. I love
Yeah.
what we're getting. It's different.
It's good.
yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
We were working off of very specific information. I stand by what we said when we said it.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah. Also non sequitur, but Nicole asked if we all agreed to wear orange. No, Hannah and I just
I
are
was
on the
wearing.
same
I was wearing a different
wavelength
shirt.
and still changed and
She
then
got cold.
put on her sweater because it's cold.
And that's just the sweat. She wasn't like trying to fit in with us. That's just the sweater I think that lives on the back of your chair or like close to you.
No, I went to my closet.
You went to your closet? Aw, she wanted to fit in.
I was like,
You wanted to
with a hoodie, or I could just match, and I
Or you
was
could
like,
just
let me just
match.
match.
Yeah.
I put on the cardigan the first time I put on the shirt, and I was like, that's actually too much glittery orange. We have reached actually to a point that was too much. And I think also just like the collar, I was like, I don't know how to do collar
That's
with
fair.
cardigan.
JJ said Eddie and Maddie not even looking at each other. I've never lost this hard.
I didn't even think about that because of everything else we won.
I'm holding out hope.
She does. Say
they're getting
something,
closer.
right? JLH. She does say something about that.
Yeah, she said, so there was a TV Insider article. That's the only article that I've seen come out so far. I haven't been on much, but she did mention something about how like, yeah, they were in the same scene, but they didn't really like interact or like Maddie and Eddie didn't really interact much. And so it's like almost taunting them.
Yeah.
What if he comes out to Maddie?
That would be interesting. But I would like,
Well, she also said something like, "Yeah, imagine an episode where everyone leaves and he's stuck with her, and they just have that's them hanging out."
Like
I would love
actually,
that.
It could be actually give us the thing we keep asking for, but not in the way we think. Where instead of Chekhov's baby monitor, it's Chekhov's radio or like walkie-talkie, or you know what I mean. Where it's like maybe they're stuck somewhere on a call or something, or like she is in. You know what I mean? Like it's an Eddie NDE, and he's on 911 with Maddie, and he confesses to her, but like somehow his radio gets on, and Buck overhears.
There's been a lot of interesting stuff with like communication and losing communication, but then getting it back with like radios and phones and like going to space and then the baby monitor and then the walkie-talkie and this. episode, like, that's very potentially something. JJ said JLH has only had good ideas for the show, so yeah, I trust her completely. Hands Fortune Cookie says, your dreams are the stars guiding your journey. Buddy is written in the stars, guys. According to us, playing, connect the dots in the constellations. And Alexa said, Maddie, of course, is the only person who knows how Buck feels, even if he doesn't. Yeah. So, like, she's the keeper of secrets. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a burden.
That would be oh my God, that would be so good.
The only thing that I would want to see before that, because I would love if that happens, I would just want to see an Eddie and Maddie, like, interaction before that to kind of, like, establish.
Yeah.
Like, that trust a little bit more, but...
Do we think that there's going to be anything with, like, why is Eddie at a playground with, like, he has a teenager.
Still has ideas, right?
Oh, I said babysitting.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Eddie.
So that would give us prime
Maddie and Eddie. She's got 2, like, kids, like, small children.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's that. And then my other thing was, like, the safe haven baby idea.
For Handle with Care.
Yeah.
Episode.
Yeah.
I think... I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think it's a great potential storyline.
Yeah.
Which for everybody involved,
that
because
could
it's
add to the angst too of, like, him not wanting to start anything with Eddie if he's, like, thinking about doing that.
Yeah. So, like, for Handle with Care, because that is written by Monfett and Wong, we're kind of figuring it's going to be both pretty Eddie and Buck focused. Because why would...
Or 10.
That's 10.
It's 10. Yeah, because why would you bring Monfett to write an episode if it's not, like, major Eddie something?
We do have to remember that Harry's going to be also involved because he's graduating. He's going to be on the 118. So also handling with care because that's not just a random probie.
That's Athena's baby.
So Chim's going to have a field day.
So, like, that would, I think, be the B or C plot, and something about, a safe haven baby. We know from Oliver that there's a storyline coming up that will make Buck doubt things in his life and, like, where he wants his life to go. And so we're like, okay, what about, like, he's had this self-discovery about he wants to, like, have a person for himself. What if that person is less of a romantic partner and more of, like, a child, something like that, maybe a little bit of both, but, like, exploring those kind of, like, basically existential.
Yeah, because I feel like the easiest one would be age for him. Like, age getting in the way. Because, well, one, he says that, but two, like, having a new probie that can do anything, maybe that would make him a little
start that like cycle that he has never actually worked through, where it's like when he starts to feel like he's on the outskirts of things, he pushes himself out and, like, tries to make it his choice that he's leaving instead of, like, waiting until, he's, like, forgotten and ignored. I would love a storyline where Buck is like, I'm not going to be a firefighter. But, like, obviously he'll come back to it. But, like, that would be so much drama.
Yeah. Jill says, wait, but who's watching this baby while they're in Nashville? They're gonna bring the baby back just like the
temporary.
Dog. It's temp.
Yeah.
It's temp. It's like
we were thinking, like, the science home ec like project where it's like the bag of flour baby or the egg baby. And it's like Buck and Eddie have to take care of it, or maybe they switch off or something. Because Chimney has kids.
And dealing with everything else.
Yeah, all of that. the only one available, well, aside from Robbie, but Robbie doesn't have kids, is Eddie and Buck. Mm-hmm. The thing about Eddie that's interesting is the thing about Eddie that's interesting is that he wasn't like around when Christopher was a baby. Mm-hmm. So with
that'll
Monfett
bring up some
there,
things.
Yeah, and with Monfett writing that,
especially with them just bringing up stuff about, again, his military history, and that's like putting all of that together. JJ was saying stuff about with like Harry coming into the like graduating from the academy, some parallel scenes from season 1 where Buck is now Chimney is Bobby, and Harry is Buck.
Mm-hmm. Alexa has some points. I'm going to put them up. What if winning during the crossover so that Buck regains his confidence? Just a cute comedy episode where they have to care for an infant for 48 hours over a weekend. And
I'm here for that. That's
the Hans are still approved to be an emergency placement. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we've got the auction thing, too. You guys.
What is happening?
We haven't talked about the auction.
There's just so much happening.
I don't know
guys,
what to do with the auction, to be honest with you. You
we
guys
don't
have
know.
your own
There's
ideas.
There's so many things that could...
There's so much potential.
Go so many ways. First, I need to know if it's Buck and Eddie, or just Buck, or just Eddie being auctioned.
Mm-hmm. I know it's Eddie.
Okay.
That for sure. But...
by, like, prediction.
By, like, guest star.
And what episode is this for?
Not
12?
guest star. Extra.
Oh, I thought it was 11.
Is it 11 or 12?
11 or 11. I thought it was 11.
I thought they moved on to 12, but I fucking hate this.
I think
block
they
schedule.
just started
I think
12.
Yeah, I think no.
Who's,
I think 12
9,
was like
who
this
has
upcoming
Becky's
weekend.
Profile.
I don't know.
I can't keep track of this shit, guys. My brain's not built for it.
I think it's
could follow
11.
this
I
stuff
think it's 11 because
if they
so
shot
it would make sense.
sequentially,
Becky
I could
corrected.
like do a better job of trying to like Pepe Silva all this stuff. But when it's all over and my brain can't keep track of it, I'm just like,
especially with the block filming.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
the block
hard.
filming confuses me.
We only really know that stuff in like hindsight. Like, oh, they were filming this for this day, but like they could be filming for like 11 today, 12 tomorrow, like 14 the day after. Who knows?
No, we thought they were done with 11. So we thought they were done, and then they were like, we're still shooting they were 11.
Done. We thought they were done with 10. I think.
Yeah.
And then like the permits came out that were for like both 10 and 11.
Okay.
I think they were doing a couple like pickups for 10, but I think they were utilizing like the same area for those 10 and 11 scenes. So I think that's why they
also
put them together.
The name of the next episode:
Fighting Back.
Fighting Back.
Yes.
We have another promo that feels very misleading.
I think all of them are at this point.
We always say don't trust the promos, but
who's writing this one again? It's Kristen.
Kristen and Lindsay, I think.
Okay.
So actually,
that's interesting.
Actually, I think then they focused a lot on Hen fighting back, so that would make sense with this new illness.
Well, yeah.
We saw something with Harry. I have a feeling the Harry Athena will be the A plot, and then Hen will be B, because both Lindsay and Kristen do a lot of Athena and Hen episodes. So I think that's what we're gonna get, and then 10 will be handled with care, and that's Monfett and Wong. So that's like a very Buck and Eddie. I don't think we know who's writing 11 yet.
No.
Keith
Tripler was seen, but I don't know if I don't know for which one.
I forget for which one too, but he was on set. That might have been 11.
Yeah.
Didn't they say that 8 and 9 were a two-parter?
Anirudh said
Anirudh kind
a
of
3-parter.
Yeah.
But I think he was saying like from like
In a
7 through
sense.
9.
Maybe I just,
Yeah.
or maybe we just assumed from the titles that they were a 2-parter.
Oh, I kept
Yeah.
saying, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause you have Warren fighting back.
I mean, it probably
go hand in
is for
hand.
like Hen's storyline.
And that's why I think,
Yeah.
yeah, JJ also thinks it's Hen's storyline.
Okay.
I think it'll be Hen as probably B, Athena as A. It could change, but I think that will be the focus of the episode between the two of them. And then eventually we're gonna bounce back to Maddie and Chimney, I guess. But they're kind of like balancing everybody. Like they always do, you know. Someone's a little heavier for 1 or 2 episodes and then it goes, it like circles around. So. Jill says, isn't Harry's graduation at the Bob Hope Hall in 909?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah, I think that's what we assumed.
what
Which
I
would make
confirmed.
sense. So. I think so.
There's just gonna release this fucking episode title for episode 9, episode 11. Sorry, I don't want to say
Yeah.
while on live.
Well,
Season
they
9, episode
usually
11.
release it 3 weeks in advance. But that's typical, in which case it would be like,
Shouldn't that have been this
that
week,
should
then?
have been this week. But I wonder, because it's episode 911 of 911, if they're like doing that thing where they're kind of holding it again, because it's gonna be like fun, special, sort of, I don't know.
I'm gonna be flabbergasted if it's not What's Your Emergency.
I know.
My flabbers will be gasted.
Yes. I think a bunch of us, you know, hive mind of 911 fandom thought of that. Because I know we said it on the podcast. I've seen it on floating around on Twitter. JJ just said it. Acceptable answers. What's your emergency? So he also said acceptable answer. Eddie begins again, but
That can be any episode at once, literally ever.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just better be good. Make it special.
I'm like, I know they're not really going to, but in my head, it's basically like the episode fan fiction from Supernatural. I know it's not going to, but like,
We're never getting an episode like that.
I know, but I'm just
good.
thinking like,
I'm
what
a
would they
hater.
do special?
Which is
Not
fine
in the
because
same
that
vein,
was actually
but-
new heights of queer baiting and mocking your audience. I do love that episode. I think it's good, but
Yeah.
it is like actually intentionally saying fuck you to the shippers.
Yeah.
Anyway, have we talked about the White Henley?
Not yet.
No.
Should we talk about the White Henley?
Sure.
So we got these behind the scenes videos of Ryan on a playground in a White Henley. Right? And wasn't he wearing it in another one? Or there was another white shirt, not a white
Yeah,
Henley.
that was a collared shirt, the one
Yeah.
on the swings from today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but there's
Collar.
one that he's already worn in episode this season.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure. Well, they haven't shown it here,
Was
so I'm
it-
still trying to figure out what.
Is it Dia de Muertos?
Oh,
No,
coming out of church or
No, that was like a light blue or something.
that
wasn't
one.
it?
No, it's not it. I'm still trying to figure out if that was actually part of wardrobe and not like Ryan's clothes. Because like where they took
Fair.
that picture, because there's a picture of like I think Oliver as well. In that same set, it's the med spa.
Oh,
set.
of the white shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Button up.
yeah.
Yeah. That might just be his shirt. Is it the same button up that we saw last season and we were like, Eddie?
No,
Eddie
it's
broke
different.
Eddie.
The
Okay.
buttons were different.
Okay. Well, anyway.
But I think, yeah. Go ahead.
I gotta go open our Discord to see all the shit we said about this. Unless someone can do it from memory. Don't look at me.
The behind the scenes photo with the white shirt with the teeth brushing, I don't think that was like his clothes because they said like last looks. So I think that was like.
Oh my god, we talk so fucking much. Jesus.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. But like, when did we talk? Okay, here it is.
Wasn't it yesterday?
It was
Yes,
literally yesterday. It's our chat with Alexa. Like,
I
we never
know.
shut the fuck up.
Gotta scroll.
Okay, so anyway, the BTS dropped, and then we were like, wait, what's the white color theory for Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to
Lover of mine
on Tumblr, who is like the big
color
purveyor
theory
of
guru.
color theory for I mean the show in general, but especially Buck and Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this post where they said, after Shannon's funeral, when he stands up to his parents about wanting to be in LA, these are instances where he's wearing white Henleys. Conveniently with Peppa's support before the tsunami, something that triggers what could have been the biggest loss of his life, but ends up establishing him and Buck as partners, and the beginning of Eddie's breakdown happens in a white Henley. The white Henley opens cycles for him. White is historically transformative for Eddie. Another example of the white is the Kim scene, and while this isn't a Henley, this does have a similar fabric to the Henley he's wearing in those stills. So then we were like brain blasting off of this, and Syl said like something about tackling his childhood trauma though, and then the thing about the Eddie repression like list and checking them off, which I think you mentioned earlier in the episode, right? Punishment, joy, like Shannon, sexuality, fatherhood, religious trauma, ultimately love and partnership. And I think I got from it like it's when he's faced with decisions to do either like what he's been raised to do or choose a better way, or do like what his parents would want versus disappointing them by choosing another path. So yeah, it's definitely like beginning cycles and when he has to like make big choices, and normally he chooses well. Normally. But then
always.
sometimes he represses and doesn't open up, and then he has a breakdown and takes a bat to his wall. So
I wonder then if there's a pattern for those instances where he makes those like quote unquote bad choices and is wearing a lot darker clothes like immediately following that. We'll have to look into that as well.
EJ asked, is he wearing white when he got Chris from his mom in season 8?
He was wearing white shirt, but it was like the black.
Oh, the black jacket.
Yeah, the black jacket. So there was like, I think there's something.
There's
to
layers
that
of it when
still.
it's wearing the multiple colors together, because it's kind of like you've got to. I think there's a whole like layer of. I really want to like dive more into this kind of stuff, but it's like we're so busy just doing like character analysis and production that it's hard for us to focus on this stuff unless we're doing an episode focused
on it.
But there's like something about like plaids mean something, like wearing jackets over stuff means something, so it's all very interesting. But the white definitely is like signaling something
like a
big
new cycle,
to come.
like something. So something's in the works. I mean, which just goes to show that like they are working on something.
They're sprinkling it in there. God.
Yeah.
How many times?
Gosh,
can we
how
say that
annoying are
before
we going to be?
I was going to say, how many times
that?
can we say that before it's obnoxious?
I don't think ever, because like he said it first.
He did.
We're just repeating the party line, you know.
We're just pushing the narrative that they've all laid out for the PR around the season. So
EJ says something's in the works. It's our new stuck. I mean, not quite.
know that Stuck was ever ours so much as Rachel.
Yeah.
I think it's a great episode. I don't feel that way about it. I'm not like,
No, I think he means like, you know, saying so and so was stuck, like kind of in a let go way. I don't know if that's actually what you mean, but
no, I think because we were talking about saying something a lot, that's what he was talking.
Oh.
I mean,
Got
EJ, you let us know what you meant. But I took it to mean,
no,
I'm
so
with Han
true,
on
so
this
true.
one.
yeah.
It's okay.
Anyway, that's okay. I mean, the way you feel about Stuck is the way I feel about like 811 and like 905 and probably also 907 and 705.
Yeah. Well, I feel the same way about all of those too, so I'm just like, Paisley said, "Come on, Superman, say your stupid line. Something's in the works." Yeah. It's just so interesting because it's also like you have to do like kind of mental gymnastics to figure out, okay, what were they filming when they said that? What had they already filmed? What did they know from like the scripts that they've been handed already, which is probably not that far ahead. Yeah, it's like it's very interesting like when certain things come out for PR and what those things say about where we are now.
That's my red string corner, except I don't really keep tabs. I just do it all in my head.
Yeah.
Which is
Same.
more impressive, actually. I know, because sometimes you're like, yeah, and in this article, and I'm like, which
I'm like,
one?
Rachel, what do you mean you don't know? That's actually really shocking to me.
It's the fact that she has like the master fucking document of everything, and you and I are just like, yeah, it's a quote. If it was from around this time, I don't remember any more information. Sometimes you remember exactly who interviewed him or what the publication was. I never remember anything. I'm just like, this person said this thing once around this time.
I mean, if you say around this time, then I can look in my document and look for
around this time, I'll be like 8B. It's, you know what
I don't have
like,
much
it's
for
not-
AB right now, but
Specific.
yeah. Or sometimes I'll remember seeing things and I'll remember like the font of the publication, and then I have to like process of elimination depending on
The font of the publication.
I have been looking at
Her
so
brain
many
is
articles
different.
for so long. I can tell you if something is from The Wrap or from Entertainment Weekly or TV Line because of what's bolded and the font.
It's one of those things where like Rachel and I vibe on such a similar wavelength and have so many of the same like opinions on things, or like because it's the ADHD in common, right? And then she'll say something and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you from planet Earth? What is like one of your like, there was one sensory thing you said to me one time that I literally was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Was it the socks thing?
What is your socks thing? I think I probably tried to forget it on purpose.
This was on a Tuesday night when we were talking with Steve and Tony.
No, but that
and-
was recent. I think that's coming back to me. No, it was
Yeah.
like a just you and me chat, like while we were doing socials. And I
Oh.
was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Then I don't remember.
It's not very often, but it's like maybe like once every other month we'll be talking and we're like, yeah. And then she'll say something and then I'm just completely silent. And it's something she said and then ended with like, you know what I mean? And then I'll
you're
be
like,
silent for a
"No."
minute and you're like, I guess not.
and I'm just here on the other side being like,
Oh my god.
no, okay.
Knowing what publication she's looking at based on the font is crazy.
Well, because
crazy.
I may not know
The
right
only
away,
one
but
that's notable is US Us Weekly. That's the only one, and that's because of the
Yeah.
pink. That's
that being
it.
us and not
Yeah.
US still blows my mind. That
It's a
that
It
is
took me
I
way
was
too long about that. Yeah.
I was almost today years old. That was something I learned recently.
No, because I said it like the other week. I was like, I keep forgetting that it's Us Weekly because it's a little S, and I learned that like
And I went,
a
what?
couple months ago. But
Rachel, do you sort them by font?
I should.
No. Drag
No,
her.
like I have a mental picture. Like, it's not a photographic memory, but it's like maybe something similar.
You do have like
to
a
that.
picture-based memory.
Yeah. So like, for example, and it's mostly because like when people put little snippets on Twitter and don't link the articles, which are annoying.
If you do this and you don't post the link with the snippet, not even in the replies.
This applies to fanfic as well.
Yeah. I hope you step on a Lego every day until you start fucking doing that.
Warm.
Because it's rude to steal engagement from the people who fucking wrote the article and the people who wrote the fanfiction.
And give it to you. Yeah. But there was a snippet that we were looking at was it yesterday or the other day? And I was like, I can't, like, I know I've read that quote before, but I can't tell where it's from because I don't recognize that font. And still, you were like, oh yeah, it's from this article and this publication. I was like, oh, I actually didn't have that on my little, like, Excel spreadsheet of things.
Was that the thing about the
Yeah.
the
It was
military
from the Numero Netherlands article.
Yeah.
Just has Amanda special skills.
Thank you. I feel validated. JJ says that his mind works similarly. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's like, and then sometimes I'm like, explain it to me if it's a thing that I really don't understand. And I don't think maybe one time
I
I've
never
been like,
explain
right.
it well.
No.
Because then I'm like, how do I explain this? This is just the way my brain works. And I'm just like sputtering, just like, you're just like, are you? Yeah, are you from planet Earth? And I'm not. So,
Right, so
obviously.
quickly, just circling back.
Thank
So
you
this
for
is
bringing us
actually
back on
what.
topic.
So the thing about Oliver talking about like the Christopher stuff. I'm hoping that they're just like saving all that footage to put in where they think they need to.
Yeah.
And like, I'm hoping that we're gonna get scenes with them together. I don't know.
I mean, we know Gavin.
But just quickly, this also
Yeah,
kind of like tied into my handle with care theory
Yes.
a little bit. But I swear everything that I said was just fanfic.
Well, it's fanfic until it's canon, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
Pretty much. I mean, because it's so campy. Like, you can do so many fanfic things in the show.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh my god. Come back. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
no.
No. I was
Rachel,
just,
what were you gonna say? Oh.
never mind.
What if... I don't know if this is a thing that they would ever do, but, like, what if... Not saying they did this for all of, like, Chris's scenes, but, like, maybe they wrote some scenes for certain episodes ahead of time, like, even before the rest of the script is there, like, for him, so that they can film multiple
Around
stuff at a time.
yeah,
when he's
that would make
there.
sense.
So maybe he's filmed stuff that's, like, way out, you know, that we aren't going to see for a while.
Yeah. I think we'd have to, like, what's the word? Like, cross-reference. There we go. The last time, like, Gavin was on set. Don't laugh at me.
I love you.
Thanks, I love you too. We'd have to, like, cross-reference the last time Gavin was on set and, like, now, because I'm wondering if the last time he was on set, if that was probably around the time that they were filming the majority of 9/10, which would make sense with this handle with care. And then for when he was back, I think this week, so that would be 11 or 12 or something. And just like, I wish I had enough time and like brain power to write all of these down to be able to like really cross-reference it and figure things out, like, again, in hindsight.
There's a great Tumblr blog for that.
Oh, good.
So, they have
JJ's
everything documented.
JJ said Eddie at the park, ice cream before dinner vibes, maybe.
It
It's
does
hope,
give
don't crush
that.
it. Yeah. Which would be so nice, actually. I would love that. Again, fanfic until canon.
In our experience on this show, yes.
Especially lately.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is not like stolen from fic. It's all just like very
It's all the
tropey
same.
things
It's all
that-
the
Yeah.
tropes and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, if it lines up, it's like, congrats, you just are writing good derivative stuff based on the canon of the show. Which means that they were consistent enough for you to write something based off of it
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
came to
Good night,
almost
JJ.
or near fruition. Good night, JJ.
Good night, JJ.
Thanks for hopping in. Yes, Jill.
Wait, what?
That one.
That's what I meant to click. Sometimes I go to
Yeah.
click and someone messages. I was thinking this.
EJ, you were too fast. Yes, ice cream before dinner with sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles.
I love rainbow sprinkles on my ice cream.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I specifically,
anyone-
they need to be rainbow. I don't really like chocolate ones that much.
No, they're kind of lame. Do they taste exactly the same? Probably.
No,
But
they don't.
does anyone call them Jimmies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know. if
I don't call
people
them Jimmies
still
all the
did.
time, but I have called
Yeah.
them Jimmies.
Why
Is
are
that
they
more of
called
like a
Jimmies?
Northeast thing? Huh?
It's probably a Northeast thing.
Okay.
Jimmies for rainbow sprinkles. I think I've only
any
called it that
sprinkles.
because like some ice cream, like local ice cream shops, like had it on the menu as that. I also hate the round sprinkles, like the hard, tiny little round ones.
Those belong on cupcakes and not ice cream.
You're right.
If
I still don't
they
like
go
them
anywhere.
on cupcakes, but yeah,
Yeah.
like some of sprinkles you put them on the ice cream in the cold makes them like
Too hard.
it makes it like a trip to the dentist hazard, you know?
Yeah. What is squeaking? Sorry.
don't
I
know.
keep hearing a
My
squeaking and I'm
ghost.
like, I don't know if it's my
Your
little...
ghost. Are you sure it's a ghost or is it? Fuck, what's her name? I already forgot.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. I'm like, is it my little fidget thing? I don't know. Um,
I'm convinced your ghost is just your Alexa at this point.
Who, me?
Yes.
No.
You're like, no, she's my friend.
Don't talk about Alexa like that.
She's not my Alexa. I don't have to be nice to her.
EJ said
Alexa's
it's Bobby
a buddy
and Shannon
shipper.
haunting the
I know.
narrative.
Oh, that's still terrifying, actually.
No, it is terrifying. I don't like it.
Wait, which part? Not you, Alexa.
No,
Not
how
you.
much she knows. She's being facetious.
I know. Said with love.
She loves when we talk about her.
Yeah.
No, like we caught. Was it like 3 in the fucking morning when we were done recording the
Oh, yeah.
907 episode? And she was like, "My Alexa ships Buddie," and then was like, "Hey Alexa, do
'Cause
you
you
ship
up-
Buddie?
'cause your
Can you
Alexa
tell me
updated?"
about Buddie?" And the answers were some of the answers just sounded like our show notes. I'm gonna be so for real with you, like for our episodes. I was like, "Are we training Alexa?"
I'd
Terrifying.
rather it be us.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel so powerful that way, you know?
we
like,
told
yes.
the AI what to do.
It's like them using Maddie's voice.
Oh my god.
I hope Hudson
Which is
Williams sees this episode because Maddie did in fact fuck AI to death. So I think that would be something that's so personal to him.
Yes. We're working on making the Venn diagram of the heated rivalry 911 like into a circle somehow.
Isn't
trying to make
JLH
some life
following one of them or both of them?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
I think she's following Connor. I think someone said Corinne is following Hudson.
She's
and it's
definitely
like,
a Fujoshi. The
No.
way she talks about fucking Buddie, absolutely.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is.
JLH is one of us. For sure.
Do we think... Hold on, I'll put it up. Do we think whatever's happening with Harry in this next episode might also give us some insight into what May's doing.
I hope so. I need to know what this girl's doing.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because, like, what is she doing?
It's not giving me an ability to appeal. That's weird.
What happened?
We got bonked for harassment and bullying on TikTok.
Of Alexa?
what?
I guess.
It's Sarah.
But it's not letting me appeal.
Okay. This is how the AI gets back at us.
It wasn't letting me appeal it.
You know what? We need to put like a note on TikTok and be like, just go to YouTube, please. If you're trying to watch us
For
just
real,
go to
except
YouTube.
like
I know.
live streaming on TikTok helps our overall TikTok channel.
I know. But
Oh, because we
anyways.
said fuck AI to death? Is that why? AI's not real. I'm also quoting someone.
It doesn't know that.
The amount of times that clip of Hudson has been on my TikTok For You page, like, that can't be it.
Yeah, that's probably what got it. So,
Really?
yeah.
AI?
Yeah. Anyways, it got personally
Damn.
offended. I think so. Yeah. Well,
I mean,
let's just be nice.
no.
I guess to the well, don't say no because then it'll get us again. So, moving on. EJ says, I'm just trying to find something to talk about. Do we think whatever's happening with Harry in the next episode might also give us some insight into what May's doing?
I literally put that up and already said
Yeah,
that.
we just talked about this.
We just talked about that.
Oh, sorry, I was dealing with
All
the
right.
thing.
So,
My bad.
5 minutes.
All right, get in your last thoughts and questions.
I'm sorry.
Last
guys.
call, 5 minutes.
Kato on Instagram said, Alexa's feelings are hurt. Alexa reported you to TikTok. Just don't let Alexa take over this podcast. LOL. I'm trying.
Yeah.
So sorry. I was very confused and focused on the other thing. But yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
Oopsie.
so sorry for quoting one of the most requoted things on TikTok from the past week.
I'm still stuck at clappable material.
If you guys are interested in seeing us react to the Connor and Hudson thirst tweets video, that is up on our Patreon for purchase. Anytime we're gonna react to something where it's gonna be embarrassing for us, so sorry, it's gonna be for purchase.
Like we'll do it, but
We'll do it, but
I'm surprised we didn't do it for the puppy one, but I mean it wasn't as embarrassing as it probably could have been.
because we already were on live stream.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're gonna be like, bye guys, like, we'll join us again when we come back from this. I don't think our reactions to that were that embarrassing.
No, they're not.
No.
no.
I think
it was
mostly we
fine.
were just joining in on roasting Oliver.
thoroughly enjoying that. Okay, we did get a couple questions.
Okay.
Bets for crossover episode title.
Isn't it Let the Games Begin or something?
I
Should be
I
heated
think we
rivalry.
did.
I think they
It should
confirmed
be
that.
heated rivalry. I think
Should be heated rivalry. Sorry.
I think
Yeah.
we've heard Let the Games Begin tossed around. I would bet either of those. Irv asked, what do you all, why did I say that weird? What do y'all hope to see with the Buckley Diaz family? Anything with them together, honestly.
Anything at this point.
Would be great. I think it will be.
I'm still hoping for my theory. I don't know. Which I
Hannah
didn't
with
talk
Care
about
theory.
the Christopher. I didn't even talk about the Christopher part of it, which was
No.
well, I did kind of. I said it was like Eddie not being around.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
but it was more like it's not really like Christopher asking like I don't even remember how I put it. I think how I can picture it is like, oh, was I like the safe haven baby that you're currently taking care right in front of me? Mm-hmm. And then Eddie could be like going through a crisis, like, oh, I was not there because Afghanistan.
Or
Because
like,
that
just feeling
actually
a little
kind of
jealous
well, that jealousy part, like because of logistics, because Alexa made a good point the other day when we were talking. So that's why I was like, let me pivot and make it kind of like less on Christopher's feelings and more like Eddie's feelings about it. So
yeah.
Eddie's feelings about it, or Eddie's worries about Christopher's feelings about it.
yeah.
Someone said earlier, I'm sorry, I can't remember who, but we were in the midst of another conversation, asked about, oh my god, why is my brain just broken? Oh, couch theory. It was like, when are we bringing back couch theory? And I was like, the only time we have seen the Diaz couch this season, I believe, or people sitting on the Diaz couch was
901?
was 901 with Chimney.
Where Chimney was not on the couch.
No. Yeah, and we did talk about that, like the theory of that.
Yeah.
In our 901 902 episode. I don't know. Like, when are we gonna see Buck in the Diaz house again?
Or Eddie at Buck's house.
Yeah, we still haven't seen that. Like, it's
No.
crazy.
No, and I don't
They're
think we're
really
going
out
to...
here edging us.
Yes.
They're edging each other. They're being weird about each other.
Yeah.
Weirder
That's
about
what
each
I'm
other.
We've also barely seen Athena's house or Buck's. Yeah, I think we're seeing more of Athena's with, like last episode briefly when Hen was over, and
I do like her house.
the dinner in tonight's episode. So like I think we're seeing more, but
I feel like Athena's is more established.
Yeah, for sure. And I do love that she had everyone minus Robbie, and her kids over. Like, her kids didn't need to be there. So that's the thing too, is like, if she was going to invite Robbie, then she would have needed to invite her kids so that it's like the whole 118 family. So she was like, it's couples only.
Yeah, the core four and their spouses.
that all have to work through something.
Because I know she wasn't like, Buck and Eddie will be helpful in this situation. I know that wasn't the thought process.
But it was all like, we're family. We should do this together.
Yes.
That's mainly what it was.
Yeah. It was probably they were there because they were also being weird about the situation. And they also needed mediation. A little bit for it.
They need mediation for so many other things because it's so... Excuse me. It's so, like, things left unsaid.
Yeah.
And that's what's interesting. And I don't think we'll see couch theory really, like, come back into play until something
until
happens.
A realization confession type of deal.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of, like, 808, like, redux with, how we left off last season, mid-season, with Buck learning Eddie was moving to El Paso and sitting on the couch and having that, like, not the oh moment, but like
a moment.
A moment of, like, huh. So, like, I would imagine we would see that again. I don't know if it would be on the couch or not, but
what am I... There's like a minute delay. I have no idea by the time your LOL at me, Jill, gets to be what the fuck you're laughing at me for. It's always just out of context.
You're just always funny.
Do we have any other questions or comments or things we wanted to talk about before we go? I think it's time.
Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about the auction.
Because there's nothing to really talk about until we know more.
There's just a lot of potential that I'm very excited about.
Yeah, there's like 20 different options, you know? All of them good, all of them fun.
Yes.
So.
Literally any way it happens, I'm, down.
We're here for it. If you guys like Heated Rivalry and you haven't seen or listened to our new episode that came out today, you should do that.
It's really fun.
And our friend Nikki is joining us for all of those.
Yes.
So
So
it was in our
Nikki,
302 episode.
yeah, Nikki was on our 302 episode, and we got her on for Heated Rivalry, so she'll be joining us for all of those, which is really fun. She's great and funny too.
This is why I was being laughed at, the reason that Athena invited Buddy.
Oh. Ah.
Those are just facts.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
If you're part of our Discord, you know where to find and reach us throughout the week. But if you aren't, then we will see you next Thursday.
And if you want to become part of our Discord, it's through Patreon. I think it's like the $1 tier.
Yeah.
And you can,
Any of
like-
the tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Any
you
of
get
the tiers
access.
that are money. It has to be the 1 or up. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right. Thank you all for joining.
good night.
Good night.
See you next week. Toodles.
No.
Jesus.